The launch, so in my new guest as President's Advisor on Women's Rights, this launch comes at a time renewed vigor by women from Western Kenya. It feels so good to address women who are empowered. Do you feel empowered?
Yes.
Good. Women dare to go against the wave and work without applause. Women who their pursuance for excellence is the shield and defender. You're all here seated today. I'm certain the reason for this milestone is because you choose the path of knowing yourselves better. Knowing yourselves is sometimes difficult because most of us, unfortunately, are unable to capitalize on our abilities. We overestimate them. We underestimate them. We become complacent. We allow them to decay. Occasionally, we are unaware that they exist. The English poet once said, failure is, in a sense, the highway to success. Sure. Fail many times and pick up yourself many times until you succeed. As we gather here today, let's recognize a number of commitments the government has put in place, such as the Hustler Fund and farm organization initiatives to set up occupational schemes for trades and market for women. Form circles and build yourselves. The government seeks to promote women's entrepreneurship and financial literacy as a catalyst for advancing women's economic empowerment. The government aims to advance women entrepreneurs' access to finance and digital technology. Encouraging women's active participation in leadership and decision-making is another of government priority. The government endeavors to create a pathway to women's transformative leadership. From where I stand, strengthening women's capabilities and their access to strengthening resources, the prospects of leadership roles will be within reach for many women. I am happy as a woman today, from home and from Ulembe Nation, to experience this launch, which is an indicator of advancing the government agenda in the country. At this point, you commence a journey in the aspiration of being employers as opposed of being employees. Today's launch provides an opener in encouraging more women to participate in the key sectors of the country's economy. We should aim to empower more women to be involved in manufacturing, agriculture, MSMEs, infrastructure. An example will include seeing women having a dairy and is able to produce sectional crops or financial literacy programs that was supposed to be Nairobi Western Women Organization. The Western region is blessed with vast lands. It is blessed with the ability of women to rear animals, including chicken. This is an industry that we can all build. We could debate the definition of women economic empowerment at length, but at its essence, to me, women economic empowerment is about women realizing their potential to rise the productivity and long-term within the economy. The women of Kenya need practical empowerment that see them grow in the productive economy. We want as many women as possible to crowd within the manufacturing industry. That is the government's plan for women that gives women credible, realistic hope. I encourage us to capture this positive spirit, translate it into action, to pull together a strategy to achieve the government's vision that has clearly defined targets for women. As I conclude, we are each of us a miracle. Within every one of us, the pilot of light of hope never dies. Executive models, writers, computer operators, teachers, the small entrepreneurs, the mama mbogas, those who rear chickens are within all of us. We need to free ourselves from the mindset of owning sleek cars if we don't get our hands dirty. We need to go to the villages and enlighten those within the villages. The vast majority of us have absolutely no idea how to begin to make our dreams. But if we take it upon ourselves to enlighten ourselves, enlighten many more, we then bridge that gap and build as many as possible. If you do not know how to use your abilities and how you can build self, reach out to other women within the same sector and ensure they help you to build yourself. If you don't know how to use them and how you can build a life worth living within the women space, it is also important that you reach out for help. As I close, I wish to congratulate you for the grand launch. My sincere hope is that Nairobi Western Women Organization will implement its objectives to the latter, towards empowering women. Notably, efforts should be made to ensure that women identified as disempowered are effectively empowered. This I give you my hope that my office is there for you, and feel free to knock at my office, text, call, and reach out to any of my teams, and you'll be able to be assisted. Without further ado, allow me to thank you once again and to wish you a gracious, successful launch and business models that are going to build each one of you. Thank you very much.
Tuko hapa kama Luhya or Mlembe women, and so that we tell each other how we can unite and empower ourselves economically. The unity of purpose is what has brought us here, and so that we move from the Mbero narrative to the business that can empower us to educate our children, to empower ourselves, like build our own houses, buy our own plots, and even go back, because our president has talked of bottom up. Bottom up is when you remove the Luhya woman from the sub-county level, the ward level, who does not have any means of buying food, to come and be empowered by borrowing money from the table banking that we have started already, and go and start her business, and so that she gets to know that I can also contribute something monthly that can make me now borrow a big loan from this group and educate my children as I do my business. It is a launch that to sensitize everybody that there are Luhya women who have a vision of purpose in Nairobi. And this, we are not ending here. We are going up to the grassroots level because of the bottom-up policy of our president. These women are drawn from all the 17 sub-counties of Nairobi and 85 wards of Nairobi. They are all represented here. And so that they can take the message that we have a place where we can go and get relief from being maids, from being frustrated. We shall have our own money. We can fill our pockets from this school.
I'm glad that I was there when we started in Kakamega, and I saw it was a beautiful idea. And thank you, Daktari, that you have really fought, you have followed it up, and now we are seeing the fruits. Because for anything to succeed, there must be a vision bearer. So thank you so much. We are coming in to support the vision that you have for the Western women.
As you have been told, I'm Margaret Makelo. We have several Nafulas up here, and I think it's a special name. And I'm Ken Lusaka's spouse. I'm his This is a very special day for all of us, and especially me. I went to school to Matuluarasi. Who knows where Matuluarasi is? Beautiful. I went to, my village is Nangoto village. Then I went for my O-levels with good girls on Mount Elgon. My classmate is here. Na mimi nilikuanga number 1, so nilishindanga hata DJ. Then from there, A-level, I went to Mia Girls, then Nairobi University for my bachelor's, Nairobi University for my master's, and University of KwaZulu-Natal for my PhD. Headed women women and determined ones, the champions. Tukasema hii circle, it should stand and grow and walk. We are celebrating our 3rd year as Women of Valor Circle. You women from Bungoma, mkuje mtu join. And we got our dividends 2 weeks ago. And what happened is I decided to also involve my children. Winnie is a member of the circle, so she's a director now, your director. And therefore she will grow. That's where mentorship goes. 2, me in the hustle, as I said, but sinazeka. Sasa we need to hand over biashara zetu kwa watoto wetu waendeleshe. Winnie is one of the managers of my businesses. She runs my hotels, one in Diani, kuna ingine Kitengela. The brother who is in Bungoma now, ameenda kutembelea, he's a lawyer, but he is the estate manager of my properties. Mimi nangojeanga check, wananilipanga 10% of the profits. So for me to buy this dress, nawaambia simunipe check.
University. I'm also a director of KPA, that's Kenya Ports Authority. Yes, I'm also, because this is an empowerment, I'm also the Women in Business Director, Kakamega County. And I'm the National Chair of Western Women Congress. Kwa sababu watu walikuwa wanaringa na Butere, wanaringa na Eregi, wanaringa na Mukumu. Mukumu bado ni pigs? Sasa mimi ninaringa. I went my Form 1 to Form 4 at Lugulu Girls High School. Lugulu mpo? Lugulu mpo? Na si ati nilienda to trigger by men. Mlembe women was a trigger by men. Those who are saying yes, like Dr. Melo, knows that we have a forum called Setting the Luya Agenda by Honorable Sunguti. I hope he's on the way. He was already early in the morning in town. And inside there, whenever they talk about leaders, we would see men. Whenever they talk about leaders, we would see men. Tukaambiana, twende nyuma ya tent. Tukaenda nyuma ya tent, we formed a small WhatsApp of 14 people. And the 14 people, some are here, some are unable to be here, and they have said. And we said, we are not going to monopolize any chapter. Let the chapter form as they wish. But our main objective is to empower a Western woman socially. That is so high. It means in every 100 girls who are in school, around 13 of them drop out before Form 4 because they are pregnant before the age of 16. Recently, when wife beating, statistic, that is gender-based violence. You know, gender in Kenya mostly are women. Sindio? Sisi walio wasichana wanawake walio tunapiga wanaume wetu kweli. Tunapiganga tuna leso tukiwafunika kwa bafu. Sindio?
Gladys Ajado Agui. I'm the chairperson of Nairobi Western Women Organization. The reason why I'm here, I came because we are launching our organization officially so that our ladies can be able to work out and uplift themselves. And we are happily registered the organization and CBO, and also we have a certificate for SACCO. After sitting down and we saw that in Nairobi, many of the women are coming to Nairobi to look for employment or green pasture. But when they come here, their life is very difficult for them. Some even they don't know where they are because they are just brought here, there's job and there's no job. So that's why we decided we go around the 17 counties so that we can bring the women together and listen to what is really distracting them and the life, how is it in Nairobi. And most of them, they live in the slum areas, and that's our target. And likely enough, we have started a table banking, and which we know that is going to go to the 85 wards in Nairobi. The table banking, first you have to register yourself to be a member of Nairobi Western Women. And then after that, we are 50, started with the 50 ladies so that we can go, it can go down. And we are using the coordinators from the 17 sub-counties who are helping us so that we can reach the people on the ground.
My name's Onyona Oyengo. We are here because we are Western women living in Nairobi who have decided to come together from different walks of life just to be able to empower each other, support each other, and be each other's support system. That's why we're here. I believe that the woman is the backbench of the family. So when a woman is empowered, the family is empowered, the country is empowered.
Mimi naitwa Doris Ofisi, natoka Nairobi. Tumekuja hapa kwa launch ya Mlembe Western. Tumekuja pamoja, umoja ni nguvu. Ili tushirikiane, tupate pesa, tufanye biashara, na hata hao mama wa chini pia wainuke. Maana tumechoka kufanyia watu.
My name is Dora Akeyo Lidoro. Nimekuja Mirembe Women because I'm a Luya. I'm a proud Luya girl. I came here because I really feel good when I see Luya women together to empower each other. Definitely because there's a lot of networking over here. Already just in a few minutes I've made more friends, and we are trying to woo more Luya women in business. We don't want these shenanigans of Luya women, Mara being the best housemaids, being the best cooks or everything. You know what they call us, eh? Mnaona tunaambiwa kila saa, oh, tafuta msichana Mluya ndio mzuri maid. We no longer want that. We want to change that narrative.